A $10 million shortfall and even more cuts now from the state. It's leading one Rock County district to consider some extreme measures tonight.
News 3's Margo Spann has the latest on the cuts the Janesville School District is looking at now. Hi, Margo.
Hi, Sarah and Eric. The superintendent says, without knowing exactly how much state aid they stand to lose, everything is up for grabs. She says the governor's budget repair bill could increase their nearly $10 million deficit from nearly $10 million to $15 million. School district leaders met with parents and teachers to talk about the difficult cuts. 4 elementary schools, Roosevelt, Jefferson, Jackson, and Wilson, are all on the chopping block. Matthew Philippi says Wilson should remain open.
Good programs and good classes, and so we put him in there, and he did terrific. I mean, he excelled really well. He passed his classes. You know, like I said, if it wasn't for Wilson School right now, my son wouldn't be in middle school. He'd still be in elementary school because of his learning disabilities.
The superintendent says the governor's cut could increase the school district's budget deficit from nearly $10 million to $15 million, with layoffs approaching nearly 200 positions.
There's a range between 45 and 100, probably around 45 and 50 at this point, but that's not taking into consideration the additional reduction of state aid and cost per student. So again, that could easily double a number.
Parents, teachers, and members of the community asked the district to look for other ways. One teacher says she's taking things in her own hands in hopes of saving the district money and her friends' jobs.
I have a little more seniority than some of the teachers, and I really wanted to make sure a position was kept open if possible. So I'm taking a leave. Hopefully that will help another teacher be able to stay on. But I know a lot of, like my good friend of mine is two good friends of mine are German teachers, and they're very concerned.
Parents hope all of these budget woes won't impact their children's education.
Sad. What they're doing is hurting the community. It really is.
Now, the school district is meeting later this week to decide if those 4 schools will be closing. Now, the superintendent also says that those layoff notices could go out as early as the 2nd week in April.
All right, Margo Spann reporting tonight. Thank you, Margo.